Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are on to our second lesson of this chapter, Unit 3 of the Equations unit. We already did adding and subtracting equations. So today we're going to be tackling multiplication and division equations. So remember, with addition and subtraction equations, to solve, you need to figure out what type of equation it is and do the opposite operation to figure it out. So if we have an addition equation, you subtract. If you have a subtraction equation, you add. So same rules apply here. So if you have multiplication, think about it. You're going to divide to solve it. If you have division, you're going to multiply. So let's get into it. Here we have 6 times x equals 30. So what we're going to do, we're going to undo times 6 with divide 6. What you do to one side, got to keep it balanced, you do to both sides. 6 divided by 6 cancels and makes 1. 1x equals 30 divided by 6, 5. Check your answer. 6 times 5 is 30. Good. Over here, now we're throwing some negatives in here. Negative 6 times a equals 36. So we got to undo and get a by itself. So we got to get rid of everything but a. So we're going to divide by negative 6. If you divide by 6, you'll still have a negative. So you can't just divide by 6. You got to divide by negative 6. So the negative 6's cancel and make a 1. 1a equals 36 divided by negative 6, which actually is still negative 6. Let's check it. Negative 6 times negative 6 is a double negative, makes it positive. 6 times 6 is 36. Good. Notice I'm taking my time, making sure, checking my work, making sure I didn't make any mistakes. All right, over here we have more negatives. We have a negative here and a negative there. Ooh, negative double trouble. So we have negative 9 times d. We're going to divide by negative 9 because it was multiplied by negative 9. Do it to both sides. The two negative 9's cancel. D equals negative divided by negative is a positive. 72 divided by 9 is 8. Okay, let's check it. Negative times a positive is a negative. Good. 9 times 8 is 72. Good. Done. All right, let's take a look at a word problem. Mrs. Acosta's car can travel an average of 24 miles per gallon. 24 miles per gallon. Way to go, Mrs. Acosta. Pretty good. Write and solve an equation to find how many gallons of gasoline she will need for a trip of 348 miles. So a total of 348 miles. Thankfully, there's no negatives in here. So we did a multiplication because it's 24 miles per times gallons. We're going to do one step. The opposite of multiplication is division. Divide by 24. Okay. 24 goes into 34 once. With 10 left over, 24 goes into 108. Oh, I'm having trouble with this. Okay. I'm failing right now. So what we're going to do is, since I let you guys use calculators, I'm going to use a calculator. So here we are. 348 divided by 24. 14.5. I knew it was a decimal, which is why I gave up. Didn't want to embarrass myself too much. I guess I should have kept going. Oops. Okay. 14.5. Any word problem has to have a label. 14.5 what? 14.5 gallons. You don't have to write gallons of gasoline, but you could if you want. All right, now, those were multiplication equations. Now we're on the other side. Let's go to division equations. So notice these are usually written as fractions. So the opposite of divide is multiply. Negative 3 to both sides times negative 3. Cancel. Y equals negative times a negative is a positive 24. For time's sake, I'm not going to do the check step, but you should do the check step. Okay, we're going to multiply by 5 to both sides. M equals negative 35. Okay, over here, we're going to multiply. Doesn't matter what side the variable is on. That looks like a 3, but it's a negative 6. Both sides, those cancel. And we get B is negative 5. Okay. Any questions? Make sure you shoot me a message. Email me. Message on Canvas, email me, or see me in class. Have a great one.